Last time, on Taverns and Caverns, Cat & Co. returned to Port Windrock with the hopes of seeking a peaceful night's rest. Their rest, however, would soon be short-lived. With coordinates in hand to the Raging Fire's location, Aviris continues to follow her ambitions with unlocking the truth behind Xandos' demise. Offering the party a taste of what's to come, Aviris and Camrose strike a deal to travel together once more, back into the Greythorn Forest. Not wanting to disturb the sacred grounds of a fallen dragon, Yaito finds himself leaving the party for the time being, agreeing to wait for their return. It isn't long till the party finds themselves standing within an ancient grove, gazing upon the remains of Xandos, untouched by those who would dare defy the sanctity of a dragon lord. The tranquil moment would only last for a short period of time. Aviris' thirst for knowledge of the unknown would soon reveal her true intentions. Attempting to raise Xandos' remains for herself, Aviris would soon call forth the thunderous might of Xandos' very soul. The ground beneath would tremble violently by the fury of the Dragon Lord. Forced to battle against Xandos' might, Aviris' true identity would be revealed to the rest of the party. Without thought, Cat & Co. decide to flee the scene. However, before escaping the dangers behind them, they hear Aviris yell out Rogar's name. Episode 33, Steadfast Escape. Okay. So, wait, let me get this out. Okay. All right. So
go away, Thorfinn. You're not getting no spicy nuggets. You'll die. Go to bed.
Oh shit, his pants.
All right. Welcome back to another episode of Taverns and Caverns, everyone. And this is your DM, Haphazard DM, and we are returning on this episode right where we left off on the last, where the team had decided to retreat and flee the scene from the Skull Reaver's attempt to take over and animate the dragon skeleton that belonged to Xandos of the Raging Fire. And right before they had left the scene, they heard Aviris, or the Skull Reaver, I should say, shout out, if they escape, Rogar will stop them. So that is where we're leaving off. So when you guys were all leaving the scene, you are with Elroy, and you jumped into his wagon, and I believe you guys just wanted to get out as soon as possible, correct? You guys aren't planning to mess around with the Skull Reaver or Camrose while they're fighting with this large dragon skeleton, are you?
No, we're hauling ass.
Yeah. And if I do remember correctly, as you guys were leaving, behind the team, Stalwart, the character that I introduced last session, had shown up as well with a pack of zombies, and that's kind of when Skull Reaver was kind of announced, kind of thing. So Stalwart is still there with the zombies, and he's kind of in your way. So we'll deal with that here in a second. So before we begin, is there anything you guys wanted to do prior to leaving this scene? Like, did you want to make any checks, or did you want to attempt to do anything? Because if not, then we're just going to start the scene with you guys running now.
Can we get like what he looks like again?
Stalwart?
Yeah.
So if you guys remember, Stalwart he met you guys. I'm sorry, go ahead, Rob. What was that?
Wasn't he a revenant?
Yes, he is a revenant, also known technically as the race of Warforged in D&D terms, but in the world of Reverie, they're called revenants. So he is basically like a mechanical being. His body all over is made out of hard, dark wood, and on top of the wood all over his body, he has a layer of plating, metal plating, that acts as armor for him. He has, if I remember correctly, I said he had bright blue eyes, and his face wasn't very creative, I should say. It was very basic. Most revenants have, basic like faces. His mouth doesn't move. He doesn't have a mouth. He just speaks, and you hear him speak, basically. he had a katana on him as his weapon, which last episode struck something with Yaito. Yaito was very interested that this revenant was wielding a blade from the eastern lands of Ashai, where Yaito was from. So that was the weapon he was wielding. And from the looks of it, you would assume he is definitely a melee combatant at some level. He doesn't have anything on him at this point that looks to be like a ranged weapon or anything. But he was fairly tall and fairly big. And again, the metal plating all over his body acts as his armor. So he doesn't have like physical leather armor or like armor on top of him, like Nomu would, for example, or Ediar.
Don't mention Nomu's armor. His armor's paper mache.
Yes, it is. He's always been. We'll just ask the land shark about that.
Real man used chest hair as armor. Pussies.
Ouch.
But anyway, so Stalwart is in the way as you guys are retreating, and he was not expecting you guys to come full force speeding on Elroy's wagon. So as you guys are, or I should say, as Elroy is in full reins, he is basically charging through. So Stalwart. All right, so I'm going to make a roll for Stalwart real quick. All right, so he's able to make a pretty good dexterity saving throw. So as Elroy charges through with his wagon, with his oxen, Stalwart quickly dives to the side, rolling on the ground and quickly standing back up with his hand on the handle of his katana, staring down at you guys. However, two of the zombies that are with Stalwart are smashed by or ran over by the oxen, and several of the other zombies kind of just kind of walk to the side trying to avoid the wagon. And as Elroy just runs over two zombies, he doesn't even give a fuck. He's just looking over his shoulder. Suckers! We're out of here! And as that's going on, Stalwart, he begins to chase, but he's not as fast as this wagon. So as the party retreats and flees the scene, behind you all, you can see that the Skull Reaver, aka Aviris, along with Camros, are now doing battle with Xandos' remains. And after probably about 20 seconds or so of you guys fleeing the scene on the wagon, Elroy is bursting and making his oxen go through any bushes or any vines that he can. The Greythorn Forest is a pretty thick forest, but he's forcing his oxen to keep going. And as you guys get further away, the scene behind you slowly becomes faded, and you're not able to see Stalwart, Aviris, or Camros, or the zombies any longer. But as you guys continue fleeing, Elroy quickly stops the wagon. And he points over and he spots several more zombies standing there. And in front of your path, you notice an old friend standing before you. It is Rogar of the brass clan of Brakana. Elroy quickly stops the wagon. He is afraid to run Rogar over. And he
Rogar, get into the van!
He goes, wow!
The van.
The van. It's Rogar! Rogar, get in! Hop in! What are you doing?
Hey, get out of the road. We're trying to drive here. You want to get ran over?
Try to get rode on. You know this.
And as you guys are speaking out towards Rogar, the zombies that are kind of surrounding the area, you notice there's probably about 5 to 6 of them. Rogar just stands there. He looks perfectly fine. He looks healthy. He looks exactly the same. Nothing's changed from when since you last saw him. But the one difference is he's looking at you guys and he does not respond to you. Instead, he begins to slowly raise his hand and he grabs the hilt of his great sword and he slowly unsheathes it from his back. As he unsheathes it from his back, the zombies slowly begin to walk your way. What do you all do?
You better hit one of those zombies.
I think Rogar needs our help with those zombies.
Rogar.
We got you, bro.
Noma's gonna draw his blade and he's gonna step down from the wagon.
Okay.
After all the donuts we've shared,
It's like one
I told you about my fucking kids, and you're gonna stand there and pull a sword on me?
He's surrounded by zombies. I'm sure he's gonna attack them.
All right then.
As you guys is Nomu the only one jumping out of the wagon?
Nope. Let me out this bitch. Because I want you to hit me. That's just a turn of phrase. Do not attack me.
Okay.
And yours getting out too.
All right. And Isundra?
Is it these zombies that are like on either side of the tree behind that are moving towards us?
Yes.
I'm gonna hit a zombie.
Okay, so if that's the first thing you do.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so let's go ahead and roll initiative then.
Sorry, yeah.
Everyone roll initiative, since that's where we're going right away.
Because I gotta help Rogar.
Right, that's what I'm doing.
This is true.
Isundra, so initiative goes Isundra, Damien, Rogar, Ediar, and then Nomu. So as you all jump out of the wagon, Elroy is staying in his wagon. He doesn't want to leave his oxen. And he was looking around, and he's not sure exactly what to do at this point. He's going to wait to see what you guys do. So Isundra, you say you are quickly attacking one of the zombies?
I'm hitting the one on the right where I am.
Okay, so you're going for the zombie closest to you to your right.
Yeah.
With an Eldritch Blast. A 20 will hit it.
Yeah, it will. He didn't see it coming anyway. Look, he's facing the other direction.
I was just too lazy to turn.
I know. Okay.
So we'll go ahead and roll your damage. All right, for 11. Okay. So Isundra hurls an Eldritch Blast straight at the closest zombie to her right, and it zooms past Elroy and some of the trees, and it scorches the side of the zombie's shoulder as the skin begins to melt off, showing burnt flesh and some of the bone. The zombie is not down, but it looks over towards Isundra. And when you guys take a quick look around, the zombies all have weapons in their hands. They're just not plain zombies that are going to try and slam you with their hands. They all have physical melee weapons in some capacity.
I got your back, Rogar. We roll deep.
So as Isundra does that, Rogar slowly looks to the side, and he sees the zombie that's to his left take this Eldritch Blast. He slowly looks back at Isundra. Damien, what are you doing?
Wait, I move.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Are you moving?
Yeah. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna jump out of the van, and then I'm gonna go. Where do I want to go?
You guys are like the Ninja Turtle van. You have the Ninja Turtle van.
Yes.
Shooting pizzas and stuff
here.
out. Okay. All right. So Isundra, you have moved.
Hold on.
Anything else?
Then I'm gonna do my bonus action and do Hex. So then I'm gonna do it to the zombie up top.
Okay.
I just do it. I don't think I have to.
Yeah, this one or the.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. So I'm gonna put an icon on him so he's hexed. All right. So I know he's hexed. All right. Damien, now it's your turn. What is Damien doing?
Or if you're here to stab us in the back, it'll be the last thing you do.
How do you
take this as a warning? Now, I'm gonna shoot the one she already was shooting.
Okay.
See if I can kill it. I'm gonna shoot my short bow.
All right. So go ahead and shoot your bow for an 11.
Oh.
That will hit.
All right.
Do your damage for 8 damage. All right. Perfect.
Did it die?
So the bolt, or the arrow, I should say, that you shoot, it pierces the zombie's neck, and blood begins to gush from it, and the zombie kind of just kind of begins to gurgle and choke on its own blood, but it is not down.
Ooh.
That
could be you, Rogar, or you could get your ass in this raggedy wagon, and we could just be friends, drink, and do what we used to do. I'm really fucking emotional. How could he do this shit?
What do you mean?
We lost sleep thinking about you.
What are you talking
Rogar's
about?
on our side.
I don't know, man. You heard her. She gave him a command.
Yeah, but he's not going to listen to that.
It's Rogar we're talking about here.
Yeah, Rogar talks a lot. He ain't said a word.
That's true.
You got a point.
He's our bro.
Damien, are you going to use a bonus action or move or anything? Or are you going to stick to where you're at?
I'm going to move. I'm going to move up a little closer, like right here. So past the
All right.
Sundra.
Okay.
And that'll end my turn.
Awesome. So it is now Rogar's turn. As you're all talking towards Rogar, he's still not responding, and he just has this emotionless face or this emotionless look on his face, which is odd for Rogar since he's a very, social dragonborn.
Yeah.
But he looks your way, and he has his great sword in one hand, and then as you both shoot an arrow and the Eldritch Blast into that zombie, Rogar looks at Isundra and Damien, since you both were the first to move, and he points over at you, and he slowly raises, while he's pointing, he raises his hand to where his thumb is sticking up, and he pulls back the index finger, and he points his thumb slowly at his neck, and he slowly pulls it across.
I thought he was.
He
the
just cut a promo. He
I
did
thought
the
you-
Undertaker.
Did the rest in peace.
And
Oh yeah.
as he does that, he quickly begins to charge your way, and he uses his movement, his action, to do a full-on double dash charge
Toward
toward
who?
the two of you.
Oh, hell no.
Ediar, what does it mean when he does that motion?
He's going to pin us in a casket
Oh,
match.
why is he so close?
All right.
Did
So
you
he
miss me?
quickly begins to charge towards Isundra and Damien's location, and he has the greatsword in hand. And as he's charging, the zombies begin to move as well. And the zombie that Isundra hexed is now close to Damien after Damien's movement. So the zombie moves forward towards Damien, and it has a longsword in its hand. And it brings down the longsword at Damien, and it's rolled a 2. So Damien is quickly and easily able to dodge that zombie's short sword. However, another zombie comes back around Damien that's near this tree,
Are y'all flanking me?
and
Right.
they're attempting to try and flank you. And this one comes down with its axe. And that is a 19. I'm afraid that's going to hit you.
Can I use my reaction and use uncanny dodge?
Yes.
And I'm going to kind of fall back a couple spaces here and wipe the sweat off my brow. The fuck?
All right. So with the uncanny dodge, so you're able to use your reaction to do so, and it's basically going to half the damage against you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so I'm not actually dodging.
Yeah, you're staying in the same square that you're in. You're just taking less.
I gave the name too
Damage.
much credit. All right, bastard.
All right. So it has an axe. So let me go and roll the damage. It does 6 damage, so you'll take half.
Mm-hmm.
3 damage. The zombie lazily swings the axe down at you for 3 damage.
Not
Damien,
lazily.
you're able to quickly dodge, but just enough that it doesn't do major damage to you. You just get nicked on the arm by the axe.
He's still-
My bicep, my beautiful muscles. You'll pay.
The other zombies slowly begin to make their way towards the party as well, but they're not able to reach you just yet. All right. And that ends Rogar and the zombies' turn. Ediar, you see that Damien is just getting attacked by 2 zombies, and Rogar is rushing towards Damien and Isundra. What do you do?
Ediar is going to head up towards next to Rogar and one of the zombies.
Okay.
And he's going to attack the zombie to his left.
All right, that is hexed. Okay.
I'm going to use inflict wounds at level 1.
All right.
Let's see.
Inflict those wounds.
You're like Palpatine. Touch me, touch. Do it.
Do it.
It's been a
Do
minute, so.
For 18, you are able to hit the zombie with the inflict wounds. So go ahead and roll your damage. All right, nice. 9, 10, and 8. So for a total of 27, you grab the zombie. How do you destroy it with your inflict wounds?
The inflict wounds.
It's like, how creative can I be with how the zombie dies? You don't have to feel bad. It's a zombie.
Give him that melty brain shit.
No, that's
Did this to
your-
Rogar.
Rogar, this would be you if you betrayed.
Right. This is an intimidation tactic.
Roll for intimidation.
The skin on the zombie bubbles up into a flestering wound, slowly dissolving it into the ground.
Ooh.
There you go.
All right, perfect.
What does it smell like?
Poetic.
The zombie drops to the ground, and it is completely destroyed by Ediar. Rogar slightly looking to his right at Ediar's movement, but he does nothing. Ediar, is there anything else you do? Or do you end your turn there?
Let's see. I end my turn there. There's nothing else I can do.
All right. Nomu, you're up. What are you doing?
Nomu kind of traces a symbol in the air, an arcane sign, and then you see his armor glow blue. Mage armor! And then he's going to use his feline agility to get in between Asundra and Rogar. Just
Yes, protect me.
Okay.
hey, what was with that cutthroat move? He kind of shoves him in the chest a little bit.
Cutthroat.
Explain that to me.
All right, so you just shove him a little bit?
Yeah, just kind of poke him in the chest. Hey, explain that to me. What was that cutthroat?
Rogar, it's not how you do a thumbs up.
Rogar looks at Nomu, and he says nothing, but he breathes heavily, and Nomu can see some of the smoke coming from his mouth. You remember what that means.
Oh, it's like that then. All of a sudden, you hear Duel of Fates come out of nowhere, and then I end my turn.
All right. Isundra, or I should say, Elroy is still in the back of his wagon. He sees other zombies coming up towards him and the rest of the group, but he is now the closest to the other two that are to the south of you all. And he kind of ducks into his wagon. He's kind of like scraping around trying to find something. And while he's doing that, Isundra, what are you doing? It is now your turn again.
Oh, I put my hex on the zombie that's near Damien because he died. So it moves to another.
All right.
Nice.
Cool. So that one is hexed. I'll put an icon. There you go.
And then I want to do something. I guess just Eldritch Blast. Wait. Is Hex... Am I stupid?
Hex does additional damage if you...
It does necrotic damage, though, and it's a zombie.
Nice.
Yes.
So what's that mean?
We will find out.
Fuck. Damn it. Stupid. Okay. So I'm gonna back the fuck up to here.
All right.
And then I'm gonna do some multi-brain shit, I hope. Yep. I'm doing it.
All right. So your Eldritch Blast, are you doing it to the zombie or are you attacking Rogar?
No, I feel like Rogar's in a hard place right now. I'm not gonna attack.
Bro, y'all are wasting all the opportunities to get the
Because
jump
we
on his food.
don't know.
We know he's higher level than us. We know he's a beast.
You guys hit level 5, so you might be on par with him now.
You know if we leveled up, he leveled up.
He hasn't
He
done
about to whoop our
Probably
ass.
twice as
Man.
fast, too.
I just don't want to be the first to hit him and try to run because he's going to get attack of opportunity.
He's
Yep.
my bro.
All
He
right.
beat your ass the day he met you.
That wasn't me.
He got motive now.
He got motive.
He was just confused how to do a thumbs up. I don't know.
Not a thumbs up.
He hasn't attacked anyone
He
yet.
might not attack you guys. You guys aren't meeting in loose loosies prior to the battle.
Shut up, Ryan. I don't believe you. He might not attack y'all. What are you doing on the battlefield?
I am playing as though Isundra, who is
This is
not
true.
super smart, thinks it's her bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I don't know what the cutthroat thing meant.
That's why I shoved him in the chest. Like, hey man, why don't you explain that to me?
Yeah, he's checking his bro.
All
He's
right.
in line.
I used to walk past the butcher shop and do that all the time.
Like, I ain't gonna walk behind a tree and cut a promo on me, man.
He raised the price on ground chuck. Do we look rich?
Oh my
All right.
goodness.
So you definitely hit that zombie for 12 damage. All right.
That's the extra 1d6.
For their hex.
Yes.
Okay.
Which
So
is necrotic.
So the 12 damage, you shoot an Eldritch Blast, and you blast the zombie in the chest, and its ribcage bursts open, but it's not dead. Your Hex, however,
Does 2 damage.
does go off, and it does 4 damage.
Oh.
Full damage. Believe it or not, it does not
Really?
state that zombies are immune or resistant to necrotic damage.
He's just dying fast. Or...
Yes. He's not dead, but he's still up.
He's pretty fucked.
He's pretty fucked. He looks hurt. You just blew up his ribcage.
Oh god, I got
Ouch.
you. Don't worry, man.
Isundra, are you doing anything else?
I mean, that's all.
Okay.
I can do.
Damien, you see Isundra just blast the ribcage open on the zombie right next to you.
I got you.
And you hear Nomu and Ediarch kind of right behind you next to Rogar. What are you doing?
Good looking out, Wood Elf. All right. Wait. There's more down there. And so wait, the one next to me is dead or not dead?
Not dead. It's the one that...
He's just ribless. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, fuck him. I'm going in.
All right.
Going to hit him with the rapier and short sword.
Both will hit.
Damn.
Damn, you should have used
Not
that.
ready for this heat.
Yeah. So you pierce it with your rapier for 11 damage, and your short sword of Flame's Kiss does 4 with an additional 1 fire damage. How do you kill the zombie?
The rapier goes in the chest cavity, and then the short sword slices the head at the neck.
Okay. The zombie topples over, and as it topples, it grows lifeless and limp, and it lies there, basically lifeless. So he is dead.
Smoked.
Smoked. What else do you do? Bonus action or movement action?
Yes. So I'm going to move on the other side of Rogar. I want to surround him
Okay.
as to intimidate him.
So you, Ediar and Nomu, are now surrounding Rogar on almost every side of him. All right. Rogar, it is now his turn. As Nomu points and pushes Rogar on the chest, he looks at Nomu, and he takes his great sword, and he looks down at his hand holding the great sword, and he hesitates for just one moment. Make me a... Nomu, go ahead and make me a
Talk sense into Rogar. Roll.
insight check. I'll let you make an insight check here.
All right.
Hey, talk to me, buddy. What's going on? Speak to Normal. Normal will listen.
Tell Nomu anything.
Is Nomu now his psychiatrist?
I mean, sure.
So you rolled a 17, and as he is looking down at his hand that has the sword in it, he seems to be kind of hesitating on even lifting the sword. And Nomu, you can kind of see that Rogar, he is emotionless, but you can see in his eyes that you get a sense that he is attempting to possibly fight what his actions are. But he lifts the sword up after that quick hesitation, and he swings down at you with the great sword. He allows it to, as Nomu would say, descend.
You used your own
No, I'm just
verbiage
gonna-
against you.
He's gonna raid the blade.
I rolled a 17.
Damn, that's actually my AC.
Okay. So as he comes down with the great sword for 17, that's going to be 2d6 plus
Wait.
string. Oh,
Wait. Because he is next to me, I'm going to use Shield of the Faithful and make that attack have disadvantage.
okay. So
Nice.
let me re-roll again. Whoops, that's correct. There we go. All right, so that's a 15.
Whew.
And why are you
Yes.
such a coward that you
He
won't
checks the
roll
blade.
in the chat?
Because it's faster when I roll in person than having to type it every time.
Jaded to me.
You can come and look at the dice. You're right behind me.
Nope.
All right. So he has second attack though. And after you use Shield of the Faith, he takes his great sword with both hands and he swings it to the side, arcing it at Ediar. And that will be an 18.
18.
Yes, sir.
That will hit me.
All right. So you're able to make him avoid hitting Nomu, but you take 11 plus his strength of 5. So 16 damage to Ediar.
'Tis but a scratch.
And as he hits Ediar, he looks over at Ediar and he kind of just tilts his head for a moment. And as he tilts his head, he uses his bonus action. Action Surge.
Oh God.
Except he doesn't say it like Rogar normally would. So after hitting Ediar, he swings his blade around again, doing a full sweep to try and hit Damien as well.
Bitch.
So for the first attack, due to Action Surge, I rolled a 2. That's going to miss. Damien is able to... Yeah, Damien, you're able to dodge the first attack, but he comes back around full circle, and the second attack comes back at Nomu.
What is happening?
And that is a 19.
He's swinging
Yes.
wildly.
All right, with a 19, however, he has a feat or a class ability
Oh my god.
because he has improved critical.
What the fuck?
So if he rolls a 19 or 20, it's considered a crit.
My god, I should have been Rogar.
So double the dice, so that's going to be 7 plus his strength, which is 5. So that's 12. And then an additional die
And
plus
then-
6. So 18 damage to Nomu.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Why does it
Ooh.
always seem like Ryan gets to roll like 700 fucking dice for damage?
That's the fighter.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what fighters do. All right, are you good, Nomu?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Are you actually? Are you
I
actually
said yeah.
more than just his HP? His pride is also hurt, and the part
Oh,
that loves
man.
Rogar, his heart and pride.
Yes. So Rogar basically just does a sweep, a circle spin. He does the link. Hiya!
Yeah.
All right. So as he does that, the other zombies to the south, there's 3 more. They slowly begin to make their way up towards you. The furthest zombie walks up to get towards Damien. He's not able to reach Damien. The other zombie, though, the second one, comes up and it's going for Elroy. Goes up at the wagon and it swings its sword at Elroy while he's in the wagon. And Elroy goes, ah! And he rolls a 12, and that will hit Elroy.
Our Uber driver.
He is.
Elroy takes 5 damage.
I need shit.
The other, you have to remember, Elroy's not a fighter.
Right, he's a little ass.
Yep.
The other zombie is making its way towards Elroy as well.
Whoa.
Damn, that's probably half his HP. No.
It's not able to make it to Elroy. But you see Elroy gets cut in the arm by the sword. He just screams out, and he falls on his back on the wagon. And with that, Ediar, you are up.
Okay, so Ediar is going to first go into 3/4 cover with the tower shield,
All right.
and then he's going to use Compel Duel on Rogar.
Okay. Is that a save?
Yes.
Okay. What do I have to
So-
make, buddy?
And the spell save DC should be 15.
All right. Well, he only has a 12 wisdom, so that means he only has a +1 to this. So let's see what he has. He rolled an 11.
Okay. So, if he tries to attack someone that isn't me, he has disadvantage.
All right. Perfect.
And then, let's see. And he has to make a wisdom saving throw each time he attempts to move away from me. Or
Okay.
move more than 30 feet away from me.
Okay, so if he moves more than 30 feet away, he has to make a saving throw.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Is that all?
Yep.
All right. Nomu, it is your turn.
No one taking that hard slash. He kind of falls back a little bit, but at the same time, he's drawing a sigil in the air. Blade wide! So now I'm taking resistance to piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing damage.
You're like an anime character.
Action surge! You just hear him announcing moves and shit.
Yeah.
Right.
So he's going to attack Rogar with that action surge.
Okay.
Oh, is it daytime?
Yes.
Oh, baby, yes. So he's going to swing with the righteous greatsword as it's glowing bright white. Oh, boy.
Ugh.
For a
That
9.
sucks.
So you have advantage because Rogar is surrounded.
Oh, so 19.
Yeah.
Well, no,
That's a
sorry.
hit.
That's never mind. Nighttime damage. Never mind. I have to roll that again. There we go.
Nice.
22.
That's better.
Yeah. Well, that still hits.
Yes. All right, so let me just grab up the dice here. What is that? 2d6 plus a 4.
Are you gonna
That's-
kill him? Are you gonna kill him?
You trying to kill us?
No, don't kill him.
8 damage.
You ain't gotta kill him.
All right, for 8 damage.
Extra attack!
All right, you have extra attack. That's right. You are level 5.
Ah!
That will hit
Hiya!
Damn.
for 15 damage. All right.
Snap out of it, god damn it!
Rogar takes the righteous greatsword in the chest, and you are able to cut into his body armor slightly, doing damage. He isn't really phased by it. You feel as if the damage wasn't enough to really knock him down, but he's looking your way again, and he's still not saying anything.
Yes, focus on Nonmu.
All right. Are you staying where you are?
I'm actually going to disengage and
It hurts,
move
like-
back for Elroy. And that's where I'm going to end my turn.
Okay. One second. Do you have an ability that allows you to disengage as a bonus action? Or you already use your bonus action? Or are you saying, when you say disengage, are you saying you're just going to use your movement to walk away?
Yeah, I'm just moving. Just
Okay.
my movement.
Okay. So he'll get an attack of opportunity then.
Yeah, I'm counting on that since he has disadvantage on it.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure. I was like, wait a minute. No one has a...
My bad.
You're good. You're good. All right. So let me roll. So the first one is a 19.
Oh!
Second one is a 15.
Let's take the 15, all right?
So you're able to get away, and he's not able to hit you with his attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I just kneel right underneath.
All right. So with that, Isundra, you're up again.
Nomu's like Sailor Moon. He's over here like Moon Tiara magic. Okay. I'm gonna move my hex to the zombie that's next to Elroy.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use Toll of the Dead. Just kidding. I'm gonna use Eldritch Blast. I don't know
Okay.
why I pretend like I do anything else. So I don't use Eldritch Blast.
For 12, you're attacking the zombie?
Yeah.
That'll hit.
Ooh. Suddenly I'm not
Yeah,
sad.
so 14 damage. That's the first damage this zombie takes. So he is still up.
Wait, chill out.
Plus the 5 for 19. The zombie, as after it swings its sword hitting Elroy, you shoot your Eldritch Blast, and you blast off of the right arm that's holding the sword, and it flies off of the zombie. It's still up, but you removed its sword hand.
And its soul.
All right, anything else, Isundra?
Oh God, what is wrong with you? Why are you attacking us? We love you.
He
That's it.
still does not respond. He seems to be in a daze in his own little world right now.
Does he look like sad about it? Does he look like out of it? Like what?
Well, you can't really tell if he looks sad. He has an emotionless expression on his
So
face.
he
Nomu
looks
was able to see in his eyes, though.
like dead.
Like, yeah, like he was kind of not all there.
Is there anything on his body that is controlling
Anything on his body?
it? Yeah.
Go ahead and make me a investigation check if you want to see. I'll let you do that.
Ugh.
Ooh, for a
I'll say
7.
shit.
So
I'm
with
way
a
too far
7,
away.
you're looking at Rogar. He looks perfectly the same that he did prior.
Good? Like, does he look like?
Yeah, he looks healthy. He's not like stained in blood or anything. He doesn't have dents in his armor other than what Nomu just did to him. But he looks fairly healthy. He doesn't look as if he's been like beaten or anything.
Does he look well fed?
Yes,
Does he have bigger muscles?
they look about the same.
Is he wearing the same clothes?
Yes.
I just want to make sure he's well taken care of while we're gone. It's been a while.
Yeah.
I don't want him like stuck in a dungeon and they're like making him eat rats and shit.
No, he doesn't look skinny or anything. He looks just the way he did right when you guys last saw him.
Does he look like he might have leveled up?
Possibly.
I knew it.
He's not wearing like a crown or anything.
No. With an investigation of 7, if there's anything small on him that might be doing anything, you don't see it.
There's like a whole tree in my way. I don't even know if I could actually see him. So
Well, you would have glimpsed
looked
at
around
him.
the tree.
He was right like up against you at some point.
That's
So
true. Okay, I'm done.
Damien, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm not taking any chances. So in very dramatic fashion, Rogar, I hate that I had to do this. Damien firmly plants his back foot into the dirt and places both his rapier and short sword above him in an X fashion, and then slashes them both down opposite directions of each other. Try to slice Rogar.
X/.
X Factor! I just made that up. Ah, fuck.
Remember, you have advantage because you have Ediar right next to him because you're a rogue.
That's true.
Yeah, sneak attack, yes?
Yes, and sneak attack will go off.
Oh,
So you have 2d6 extra damage
so
to
you good?
this
You
attack.
good?
Nice.
So you roll a 25 on your rapier and a 24 on your short sword of Flame's Kiss with a 12 sneak attack damage, 7 piercing damage from the rapier, and 8 damage from sword of Flame's Kiss. That's a lot of damage.
X Factor.
All right, so woo, so that's 8 to 12. It's 27 damage total. All right, as you do, X Factor, Rogar kind of just coughs up a little bit, and he takes in all that damage with the fire going off, and he just drops down to one knee. He is hurt, really hurt, but he is not unconscious.
Can I smack him as my bonus action?
Smack.
A loose wrist slap. Nothing crazy. Just come
Well,
on, man. We don't want to finish this.
Well, technically, your second attack was your bonus, but I'll let you smack him anyways, just for role-playing purposes. So you just smack him?
Yes. Speak to me.
as
Give
you-
me a reason to let you live.
As you smack him, you just hear and your hand just smacks across his scaled face, and he just slowly looks up at you. And as he looks up at you, he begins to open his mouth as if he was going to say something, but then he stops.
Damn.
And that is all he does.
Does somebody have a donut to snap him out?
All
of it?
right. With that, are you moving anywhere? Or are you staying put?
Nope, I'm not letting him out of my sight.
All right. So, Rogar, it is his turn in the zombies. So, first we're going to go with the zombies. The zombie that just lost its sword arm looks at Elroy, and it slams against the wagon, attempting to hit Elroy with his other arm.
So wait, why isn't Elroy getting any attacks?
Not in it yet.
He doesn't have his crossbow.
Oh,
A pun.
okay. Damn.
Kick
So-
him
Okay.
in the knee.
So I rolled a 4 plus his strength. So Elroy is able to duck under the punch, and he's kind of like backing away from the zombie. But the other zombie comes around to attempt to attack Elroy again. Zombie's slowly climbing up the wagon a little bit and attempts to grab Elroy. And I rolled a 2, so that does nothing. But Rogar uses a bonus action. Second wind to regain HP.
Dude, why the fuck he's got everything?
1d8, which is a 7 plus 5. All right, so he regains HP. And as he regains HP, he slowly stands and he looks at Damien, and his mouth begins to churn.
Mhm.
And he has a disadvantage because of the attack that Ediar gave him. But he quickly turns his head as if he was about to shoot his draconic breath at Damien, but he is pulled towards Ediar, wanting to attack Ediar due to Ediar's spell. Ediar, I need you to make me a dex saving throw. He uses his draconic breath weapon, which is a line of fire that shoots from his mouth.
He has a shield.
Okay, my dex saving throw isn't as bad as I thought it was.
He said, "Oh." 19. Okay, so with a 19, the fire, it's dispersed from your shield and it goes all around you. But some of the fire is able to come around the shield, burning you slightly. You take half damage.
Damien. I was like, damn.
Right.
You only take half damage. So let me roll that damage. 1 second. So I rolled a 6. So you only take 3 damage of fire.
3.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
And I have to make a concentration check. So save DC of 10 plus 5. And I failed. So the compelled duel is broken.
Okay.
Oh no.
So as the compelled duel is broken, draconic, Rogar, he is now standing again. He was on his knee, but he uses half his movement to stand, and he just glares at Ediar, and after shooting the fire breath, he slowly looks towards Damien.
Bastard.
All right, Ediar, it is now your turn.
Edior is going to use his secret technique, Pocket Sand. Casting blindness.
Pocket sand.
So Rogar will do a Constitution saving throw. Spell save DC is 15.
All right. I rolled a 9.
Okay, you have the blind debuff. You can make a Constitution saving throw
At the end of each, or the beginning of each turn, or at the end?
Let me double check. Too many skills. At the end of its turn. So at the end of your turn, you make a Constitution saving throw. And then with blindness, everyone has an advantage against you, and you have disadvantage in your attack rolls, and you fail any ability checks that require sight.
Okay, perfect. Do you do anything else, Ediar?
Let's see. Nope, nothing else.
All right. So Rogar now becomes blinded by Ediar's spell, unable to see anyone around him. And as that's going on, Nomu, you are up.
Noma's going to try to attempt to save Elroy so we can get back to Rogar and tie him up. He's going to let the great sword descend on the zombie right in front of him. He's going to let it descend quickly.
All right. That will hit with a 12.
All right. Let's get that damage in there. You know what I'm saying? There we go. 13.
13? Damn it.
Mm-hmm.
How do you kill the zombie?
He just cuts it right in half like Trunks did the freezer.
Damn. All right. The zombie is dead.
And I'm using my movement for my extra attack. And get the other zombie. Letting it descend.
All right.
14.
For a 14, that will hit.
And he's just gonna do this fat, wide arc swing at it for 9 damage.
9 damage. All
Wait,
right.
wait. I have to re-roll that 1. I have my fighting style.
Oh, okay.
So that's I roll 1d6. I said 1d6, not 5.
All right, so you have 6 plus 8. All right, so you take your righteous greatsword and you swing it into the zombie's waist, and you cut almost halfway through. And the zombie looks at you. It's not dead. All right.
Yeah, look at you two.
Oh, and since it's the end of my turn, Blade Ward is off.
Okay. Isundra, you are up again.
I'm going for the zombie. Wait, where did this other zombie come from? Why are there 2?
This one was there.
There was one by Elroy, and that was it. That was the end.
There was 2 near Roy.
Yeah, there was
There's 1 now, believe me.
Well, we killed one.
There were a total of 5. You
Where the
killed
fuck this? Oh,
you
he must have
killed
been
3.
hidden by the pictures.
The turn order, probably.
Well, my hex goes on to the zombie. That's by Elroy.
Okay.
I'm not bringing out the big memes unless I have to deal with Rogar. Oh, no, I'm not bringing out anything.
With a 9, that hits.
That's a 1.
Oh, wait, no, you're right. That's a red 9. Never mind. That means a
Why'd
1
I say something?
on roll 20.
Damn.
Doesn't mean anything. It's
So
still hits.
you miss.
No,
But you can do your bonus action. You can hex it.
it's already hexed.
Oh, well, I don't know.
I put my hex on him, and you didn't put my little dooley.
Sorry, there's your doodly boop.
Thank you.
Doodly boop.
Is that what we're calling it?
Now I can't attack with my bonus action, so I
No.
can't do anything.
All right, so that's you can move.
Actually, Ryan, I have a question.
Yeah,
So, I thought 5e didn't have critical failures.
it doesn't.
Okay. So it's just,
Wait.
it's just over 9.
It's
Right.
just that she rolled a 1, and then that's not going to hit the zombie because it's
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, I thought for a second you said that.
Wait, 1 second. Wait, 1 second. I'm checking something.
I get a rule check.
Rule check. No, you're right. It does hit.
There you go.
There you go.
I blast him.
8 rubles.
There you go. For 8 plus
Thank you,
5.
Edia.
See, this is what happens when I the last
play 3.5.
Yeah, when the last session I played was 3.5.
I mean, I would have accepted it because it was a 1. But
No, because he's right. There is no critical failures. I mean, there can be if you guys want it, but
no, there isn't.
Yeah.
the
can't
general
get
No, we're
rule is
good.
there is no critical failure in 5e. So that was a good call. Good call, Julian. Good call. My DMing is slipping. All right.
Flip it.
Hey, man, you got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, I got that 3.5 last game, man. All right, so for 8 damage plus the 5 from Hex, how do you kill him?
Ooh.
Wait, really?
He's halfway cut through on the waist because of
Oh.
Nomu.
Like through, like horizontal.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
So he's like holding on by the spine.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So Eldritch Blast goes into the cut and gets into his spine, and you see like the ghosty stuff go up, and it goes up through his spine, and then the light shines out of his eyes, and then he's dead.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
All
He just
right.
falls over. He falls over, but like his spine is like cracked, so the top of him falls off first, like a sick ass anime, and then his body, like the bottom part, falls over. I can't tell if they have legs. In this
Do you
game.
like pose while you're doing this as the body comes apart? Do you
Yeah,
like
yeah.
pose?
Eldritch Blast Magic and like hold my hands up in a cool motion?
Oh,
An
jeez.
episode of Pseudo Guardian?
Yeah, I got it on the mind.
All right. The zombie is vanquished. And do you move anywhere?
I mean, I'm chill where I'm at.
All
What's
right.
Elroy's HP at?
I'm just like behind this tree, like shooting
Elroy's
out
at
Eldritch
13.
Blast.
Okay.
All right. Perfect.
What's Nomu's health at?
Don't you worry about it.
Weak. That
I
is
have
a good
a-
question.
I have a potion. We just know that it's red. We don't know anything about it. You could try it.
I ain't
He eats
drinking
kobolds. Drink that shit.
Right.
he needs cobalt. I don't know if that's gonna fly with Ediar, alright?
I also have a goat horn and some studded armor, if anyone wants that. Wait, did we get that bag of holding from last time?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
That you guys found in the Goldberry Keep ruins.
Who's holding it?
I don't remember. One of you are. One of you
I
is.
think I am.
Okay.
That would make sense. I think Ediar has it.
Can I roll? What do I want to roll? Okay, I don't want to, like, get attacked by a Rogar. So, like a persuade? Or, not perception. Or would perception help me see, like, what's going on with him?
Wouldn't it be investigate?
Investigate.
We already did that.
Yeah, it would be
No,
investigate.
we didn't do investigate. We did.
You did investigate.
Yeah, you just wrote poorly.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay, what about.
You rolled a 7 on your investigation check last
What about
time.
like a persuasion to get him to like chill out and like not?
That would be an action. Since you already attacked, you wouldn't be able to do that.
What about intimidation?
Same thing.
Okay. Okay, I'm done.
Beating his ass. He better be intimidated.
All right, Damien, what are you doing? I just didn't know if you wanted to move sooner because you can still move.
No, I'm just blasting stuff from behind the tree. Like I duck behind the tree and be like, pew, pew. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying?
All right,
I'm trying to stay alive.
Damien, you see Rogar is blinded by
The light.
the light of Ediar, but he's still standing his ground.
I don't know how much more damage he can take. I'm really not trying to like hurt him.
You non-lethal.
Yeah, you gotta announce it.
Okay.
Your mother is not.
I just want to use this, so I'm gonna hurl my javelin at this last zombie.
Oh, I thought you were gonna hurl it at Rogar. I'm like, he's right next to you.
Nah, Eddie R, keep an eye on him.
I'll do what I can.
Damien draws back. All right, I've never done this before. Don't judge me if I miss. Closes one eye. And launches that bitch.
All right.
And I don't think that hits, does it?
For 12, because you do have advantage.
Oh, yeah, it does, right?
Yeah, but 12's still going to miss, unfortunately.
Oh, I thought their AC, man, whatever. All right.
I'm just joking, it hits.
Oh, the same.
Damn.
Damn.
Shit.
Jeez.
The fuck? Is that right?
Yeah, it's like +4 attack, and it says 46 plus 1 lightning.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, you gotta speak his command word so he can transform into a bolt of lightning for that.
What why does it say Dex save?
Yeah, I don't know.
I have
You
to
want-
make a saving throw.
Or
You want
not?
to speak that command word though, real quick, so you can get that damage?
What is it?
Is it? Oh, I thought that was. Oh, yeah, that is true.
You want to speak it?
What is it?
I'm thinking Thundercrotch. It's not even thunder, but
It's fine.
Thundercrotch, really?
Yep.
lightning
That's what she said.
crotch.
Oh yeah, you know.
Okay.
It'll be better next time. Don't fucking judge me.
He's trying to wrap his mind around. You said crotch?
Yeah, where do you think I've been hiding this thing?
All right, so you just hurl you hurl the javelin at the zombie. The zombie fails miserably with a 5.
But they-
So it takes full damage. So that's 19 lightning damage with 2 piercing damage.
No. How do you
Damien puts his arm up almost over his face. Oh, shit. I didn't know it was going to be like that.
You see, as you throw the magical javelin, thunder and lightning crackles through the sky as if you just Percy Jacksoned its ass.
Oh, so Thundercrotch was acceptable.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the crotch part is questionable, but
It's sus. Yeah.
yeah.
The lightning the javelin goes through the chest of the zombie and it just
Explode.
explodes.
If you're hiding it in your crotch, but you're a dude,
Don't worry about it.
have you been packing like with a javelin to like make yourself look bigger?
You know me way before I had that javelin, so I'm going to let you answer that question.
Where's it been?
Don't you ask those questions.
It's
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. You haven't noticed the change in my walk?
Like what? Your whole leg is straight while you.
Yeah.
he's like doing the limp walk,
Yeah.
man.
I was doing that bootleg Tommy.
Yeah.
All right. So, Damon, do you do anything else?
Nope. I want to stay right by Rogar in case he tries some shit.
All right. It is now Rogar's turn. All the zombies are now dead and vanquished. Rogar being blinded, he still has a general idea of where Ediar and Damien are. So he just swings blindly at the two of you. His first attack goes towards Ediar for 19. And then disadvantage 19.
Oh,
19 twice.
I'm in my 3/4 cover, good sir.
Good sir.
Well, he has his strength, so that's +5. Will that hit or miss?
If it was +5, it hits.
Okay. I can't believe we rolled 2 19s. So that's a crit for him, though.
Oh.
So that's going to be 5 from his strength, +3, which is 8, +9. So 17 damage to Ediar.
It's just but a flesh wound.
His second attack, he swings at Damien with a disadvantage. Oh my god, that's 3 19s in a row. Look at this.
Bro, that's broken.
Look at that.
Oh my god.
All right, but he has a disadvantage, so let me roll again. 13 plus 5 is 18. Will that hit you?
Wait, no, it already has disadvantage. I can't do anything.
Yeah, my AC is 18.
All right, so
Double disadvantage.
he'll hit you with his disadvantage, but this is not a crit, for 15 damage.
Damn!
Rogar being blinded as he swings his sword around, the fact that he knew where you guys were and you guys haven't moved kind of gives him that edge, I guess we'd say, with him being blinded. But after that, he does not move, and I'm going to make a roll. And that's a 15. All right, so let me roll a d8 for 10 damage. So a bolt comes flying through the forest
Oh no.
Excuse.
from behind the party where you guys had came from. The bolt pierces Elroy in the back for 10 damage.
Oh!
Shove the red potion in his mouth. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4
He's
beers
got-
in his picture. Drink.
So Elroy takes this bolt into his back for 10 damage, and he drops to his knees and his hands. He's hurt. He's not unconscious, but he is in pain. And
Who the fuck was that?
you just see a bolt come flying through. You're not sure who it is, but I'm going to move a token. All right, so as Elroy is pierced by the bolt from behind the party, you guys, at least for the most part, Isundra and Nomu would notice since they're closer to Elroy. You see a figure walking up towards you.
Who that?
It is Stalwart, who was chasing after the wagon.
Dirty ass motherfucker. You're gonna go for Elroy?
And the Revenant slowly makes his way towards you. And if you remember, you did not notice any bows or anything on his person. So
I don't remember, thank you.
yeah, but I will allow you to make investigation or perception checks once it's your turn. Ediar, you are up. Stalwart is now just walking into the scene slowly, and he has this cloak blowing
What the fuck?
behind him.
We need to knock. Wait, did we knock Rogar unconscious?
No.
He's
We need to knock
blinded.
Rogar unconscious before we deal with this other guy. Ediar is going to use. I don't want to do too much damage to him.
Just do
You
not.
can do non-lethal. Just
You better
state
open
if
that
you
can of whoop ass.
want- Just state if you want to do non-lethal damage. You'll do your full damage. It just will be non-lethal.
Can you
Right.
hold on.
It'll still be painful.
It's still
Yeah.
painful, but
Not as painful as betrayal. Light his ass up.
Oh, we use inflict wounds.
all right.
You need to be reinitiated until we can trust you.
Let's see.
Critical.
Woo!
Nice.
All right. So you crit him with your Inflict wounds. Do it.
How are we doing crits on here? It's just
So
double
your
dice.
crits
or-
double damage, basically. So whatever you roll twice, basically.
Hey, smoke his
And
ass, Lee.
if you add any modifiers to the attack, you only add the modifier once, like normal. It's just you double your dice roll.
There's no modifier, so I just roll 6d10s.
Okay.
Yeah, it's normally 3. So
Oh!
Oh,
27. Okay. So for 27, you inflict wounds, and I'm assuming it's non-lethal?
yeah, non-lethal.
Okay. So you inflict wounds to the best of your ability that will knock him unconscious without killing him. And as you quickly, you have to physically touch him for the spell, right? If I remember correctly. Is it a touch? Okay. So
melee
as you
spell.
place your hand on Rogar, you send the shockwave of pain through his body. And as you do so, he just yells out from the pain. And for the first time, you hear him actually say something, or with his voice, I guess. It's just him yelling out in pain. He drops to his hands and knees, and he soon falls unconscious, landing on his side, laying there before you. He is unconscious. Perfect. All right. What do you do after that? With a bonus action or movement? You can make a, if you want, I'll allow you to make a perception check or investigation check to see stalwart, if that's something you wanted to do.
I'm going to move over here, go into 3/4 cover, and make a perception check.
Okay. So you're looking over at stalwart?
Yep.
All right. So as you look at stalwart, go ahead and make me that perception check. I want to see if you notice something on him. All right. For 23. So you glance over just to see what's on his body. I mean, I guess it could have been an investigation check too, whichever. But as he's walking slowly towards the party, his cloak kind of blowing behind him. Remember, he has that large, like, V on his forehead, kind of resembling that of like a samurai's helmet of some sort that's on his forehead. But as he's walking, he has his right arm pointing where the bolt had came from. As he pulls his arm back as he's walking, he pulls it back, and you can spot as his arm is pulled back, the metal plates around his wrists are basically extended from his wrist. And you can see that it looks as if a bolt came from his arm. And as the metal plates that are extended, as he pulls his arm back, the metal plates come back towards the wooden arm, and it encloses whatever hole that was there. And he pulls his left hand down to grab onto the handle of his katana. So from what you can tell, it seems he shot Elroy with something that was in his arm. And that's all you see.
Duly noted.
Oh, boy.
No, you are up. You see Elroy is on his knees and hands. He's in pain. He's bleeding out. He's really
Oh
hurt.
yeah. I'm
He's
gonna
got
use
the
my
bolt in his back.
feline agility, which gives me 60 feet, which is just enough. I'm gonna move up to Rogar, yank his ass up, and and drag him back to the fucking wagon.
Get to the wagon. We're leaving.
All right, so with you dragging him, you'll be at half movement.
Yep. It takes me 25 feet to get there, so
All right.
half the rest of that.
Yeah, so you'll basically you won't drag him very far.
Yeah.
He's unconscious. He's out for the count.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is there anything else?
Drag, I guess. Here would do.
All right. That it?
I was gonna tie him up with chains, but he's not unconscious. He'll be out for a while.
All right. Well, Isundra, you are up.
And back just in time. I'm gonna move my hex to this fuck.
All right. Let me put your doodly boot. He is now iconed with a doodly boot.
I'm gonna use Shatter. And I'm gonna use it at a higher level because I can do it up to 3.
Yeah.
An extra 1d8 for each slot. above level 2. So that means I get an extra 1d8 for 2 and 3, or just above 2. So 1. What's the answer?
Wait, say that again?
This is for each spell slot. Using a spell slot of 3rd level or higher, the damage increases by 1d8 for each slot level above 2.
Okay, so if you're using a 3rd level, that's 1. So you increases by 1d8.
And that means he has to do a failed save of a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
And I never said what my hex thing was, so we're gonna give him disadvantage on that.
All right. So
I didn't have to click on.
He has to make a con save, you said?
Yes.
All right, so that's an 18, and then a 1.
Cool. So he takes 48, yeah?
48 damage from Shatter.
And then
All right.
the 1d6.
For 19 total damage, so you cast Shatter, and as you do so, you see he raises one of his arms, and the metal plating begins to kind of vibrate and takes some damage as the Shatter spell goes off.
What the fuck that mean?
And he looks straight at Isundra.
Oh.
All right. Anything
Wait, I didn't
else?
get to do like a perception.
You can make one. So what are you trying to look for?
I don't know. I wasn't here, so.
So Ediar made a perception check, and he noticed that the bolt that struck Elroy came from his arm. So basically his arm opened up, and he shot like a bolt from it, and then it closed back up.
Is there anything else to perceive?
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
You just see him. You just see this large revenant walking towards the group.
I'm gonna move.
Yeah, get back to the wagon. We about to leave. Nobody's in the process of dragging an unconscious Rogar to the wagon, but he's at half speed. He's at half movement.
We'll just say the wagon is right here.
Oh.
Like right there.
Is that where you're trying to take Rogar?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Once I'm in the wagon, man, we trying to pull off. We peeling out.
Who driving?
Elroy, he ain't dead.
God. His shoulder blade fucked up. We're gonna have a constant steer to the left.
He got Biggie Smalled, but he's still alive.
Biggie Small.
I can drive if we need to.
That's true, and you can.
Yep.
All right.
Couldn't we all drive?
So with that, Damien, you are up. What are you doing?
We're gonna call Starwart a fucking no-mouth bitch and go to the wagon.
All right, so you're going to move towards the wagon.
Mm-hmm.
Throw that jacket.
Actually, can I help him carry Rogar?
Yes.
Yes, you
Help me
can.
drag this
Okay.
punk ass dragon.
We already beat his ass. No need to call him names. Traitor is enough.
Wow.
All
So I
right.
start dragging him.
Okay. So you grab onto him, and you're going to help Nomu basically move him towards the wagon.
Oh,
All
I
right,
got the
so-
feet.
Because of that, instead of when you guys make your movement to drag him, instead of it being half, I'll allow you to do a full movement.
Yes.
But this will
Thank
be basically both your movements. So we'll do that when the time comes. All right. Is there anything else? Well, I guess you can't really do much else.
No.
Helping with Rogar. All right. So
Starwart's not going to react to me calling him a bitch.
well, it's his turn now. So
No.
you'll see.
I'm weak.
Stalwart is slowly walking towards the group, and he has his left hand on the katanas, and he draws his blade. And as he's walking, he points at the rest of you. You will not be
Yeah.
you will not be escaping. Drop the Dragonborn and fight me.
You can fight these nuts. We're leaving.
Period.
He quickly rushes. And he makes his way towards the closest person, Ediar. He's
No.
rushing, and as he's at Ediar, he comes next to Ediar, swinging his katana down. And before doing that, he uses his bonus action to cast, well, I guess it's not casting, but he uses an ability. Fighting Spirit. He has advantage on all attacks, all weapon attacks, till the end of his turn, and he gains plus 5 HP.
Help.
So, He quickly moves next to Ediar as if he was like the Flash. He does a quick movement, and for him being such a large metallic wooden person or whatever person, a revenant, I should say, he moves rather quickly. And I had rolled a 15, but that's disadvantage. Or no, I'm sorry, he's not disadvantage. He has advantage. I'm sorry, not disadvantage. And the second roll is a 16, but I need to add his. Let's see here. So that would be an 18.
18 total?
Yep.
It misses. 3
All
short
right.
cover, thank you.
So you quickly duck under your shield as his katana comes and slashes the shield, and he looks down at Ediar. And he slowly kind of looks back towards Nomu and the others, kind of keeping everyone in his sights. And that will end his turn. Ediar, it is yours.
It's my turn? Okay. I need healing, so I'm going to heal myself.
Okay.
Let's see. Which healing spell is the best one? How low is everyone, actually?
I'm
I'm,
good.
I'm good.
I got 20 HP. I'm good, I guess.
Okay, so he's the lowest. Or Elroy.
Yeah, I will heal Elroy.
Well, I'm not sure how low Elroy is, but I'm also pretty low.
Well, heal yourself then.
Well, I have
Elroy's
AoE healing, which is why I was asking.
Yeah, Elroy's pretty hurt. I'll just leave it at that. Like he's
Yeah.
pretty hurt.
We can shove him in the van.
My AoE healing doesn't do much, so at least the instant one doesn't do much. So I'm just gonna heal myself for now. Too many skills. Sorry.
Sort it out.
Why can I not find the skill? This is ridiculous. Where did it go? Cure Wounds. There we go. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds as a level 3 spell on me.
All right.
So it'll be 3d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier, which is 7. So heal myself for 26.
All right. Nice. Are you going to move, or are you sticking to where you're at? Technically, you're right next to the wagon, basically.
Just gonna take a single square back.
Okay. So we can say you jump in the wagon if that's what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then let's see, is there any cancers I can cast? Nope, nothing.
All right.
So I'll just go into 3/4 cover still, and then pass my turn.
All right. Nomu, using your action to drag Buddy Boy into the wagon. Rogar.
Get Rogar on the wagon. I'll take care of this guy.
Nomu's gonna hold up his hand, and you see a crackle of lightning appear before his fingers. He's aiming it right at old boy here.
All right.
The one
Stalwart.
with the plates. Yeah, that guy. Him.
Which Balta?
All right, so for a 12, as you attempt to shoot Witch Bolt out at Stalwart, he quickly swings his katana forward, and it's as if he reflects the Witch Bolt with his katana.
Oh boy.
Your Witch Bolt goes flying into the air, missing him completely.
We need to get the hell out of here.
You can still move.
Yeah, we're just gonna get on that wagon. Know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I guess it'd be right here. I guess.
All right. As you jump onto the wagon, Elroy is like crawling towards the reins. And he's just like, my back hurts.
Yeah, I know, buddy.
And he just grabs onto the reins. He's struggling, but he's just like, everyone, just get in. We need to get the heck out of here. All right. Isundra, you're up.
I don't like it. I don't know what to do.
You gonna jump in the wagon, or are you going to...
Yeah, I'm gonna jump in the
Okay.
wagon, but I don't think I have anything that like pushes people the fuck away. Nope. I'll just blast that bitch.
Okay. All right, go ahead and roll.
Mm.
Oof.
No, I don't.
For a 12, as you attempt to
shaking.
Eldritch blast him, you send out your blast towards him. And as soon as he deflects Nomu's Witch Bolt, he quickly swings his katana and he deflects the
Is he
Eldritch
a
blast
ninja?
as well.
Was he a Jedi?
Great. We need Daito.
You guys are chilling.
He was like, I'm
Chilling.
out on this one, guys.
He's like, huh? I wonder what those other guys are doing. Drinking his tea.
He drinks his tea and he's like, something feels off. Oh, well.
And shrugs his shoulders. Yup.
Right, exactly. All right, Isundra, you were not able to hit him, and you jump into the wagon. All right,
Get
so
the
that
fuck
just leaves
out.
Damien still dragging Rogar, but you're right next to the wagon. You're able to
Yep.
get him in if that's what you're trying to do.
Nice.
I am still next to him a little bit.
Yeah. So you,
Okay. So does that put me like here then? Or
yeah,
like-
you can get in the wagon. You're basically right next to the wagon. You can kind of just throw Rogar over into the wagon and jump in.
Bet.
Peel off.
Damien slaps the side of the wagon twice. Move this bitch! He's breathing hard, looking behind him.
All right. So as you throw Rogar into the wagon, you jump right in, and as you smack the back of the side of the wagon, Elroy just quickly releases the reins, and he just And as he does that, so are you going to do anything for your bonus action? Is there anything you can do, I guess, or is there anything else you want to do before the wagon begins to peel off?
I guess I just want to make. Can I make like a survival check to make sure there's no traps or anything in the road while we're trying to run away, or I guess to see maybe the best route, or is that something?
You can do a survival check if you want to see the best route out of here, the quickest way out. The Elroy was kind of just having his oxen just,
Guide him. Okay.
rushing through most of everything just to get out of the area.
Yep.
The
Okay.
area you're in there's no like pathways or like roads. You guys are in the thickness of the forest deep within it. So,
I just want to avoid lurking ass Aviris if I can, because I know this bitch ain't far.
all right, if that's the case, if you just want to make sure she's like not near you, you can make a perception check to see if you can spot anything like anyone else coming.
Okay. 19.
All right. So you kind of quickly look around after smacking the wagon, and as Elroy is about to release the reins for the oxen to rush forward, you kind of take a quick glance all around, trying to make sure that the Skull Reaver is not in the trees again like she was last time. And as you're looking around, you don't spot any other zombies or any monsters or any other sights of danger or anything. It looks pretty clear. The only danger right now is Stalwart, the Revenant. But with that, Elroy quickly begins to have his oxen charge forward. And because all of you are moving forward out of Stalwart's range, Ediar, you are the closest to him. He will attempt to attack you as his reaction.
Combat me.
All right, so we're still on Damien's turn, and you guys are moving. So let's go and we'll move you as a group. His reaction is to slash at you with his katana, not wanting you to get away unscathed. And he will roll not enough to hit you, that's for sure. I already know. I rolled a 7. So as the wagon moves forward and he slashes his katana, he misses, but it is now his turn again. For his main action, he is seeing you guys are escaping, and he does not like that. So he, yet again, pulls forward his right arm, and he shoots his crossbow arm, I guess you'd want to call it. But before doing so, he also uses his bonus action to... Actually, no. I take that back. He does not do that. He rushes forward just enough to the wagon, and he uses his main attack, or his first action, to swing at Ediar again. And I rolled a 17 with his strength. That will be a 19.
Oh,
I'm still in 3/4 cover.
oh, nice.
I think
All right.
it should be. So misses.
Okay. Perfect. So with that, he has a second attack with his attack action, and he rolled a 16, and he swings it at the next person closest to him, which is Nomu.
That's gonna miss.
16 misses?
Misses.
I have mage armor on. Puts
Okay.
me at 17.
Okay.
Thank
So
God.
he quickly rushes towards the wagon as you guys are rushing off, And with his quickness, with his bonus action, he uses Action Surge to get another action. And as he misses with his katanas, he quickly raises his right arm and shoots a bolt out at it. And that is a 15 plus his dex, that will be 19.
Oh,
And that is going to be for 8 damage. So he shoots his bolt from his right hand because he's holding the katana on his left. The bolt goes flying past Ediar and Nomu, and it hits Elroy in the back.
No, wait. If Elroy's next to me, I'm going to pose disadvantage on the attack.
All right.
Nice.
I rolled a, let's see here. So that's a 7 plus his dex. So that would be an 11. Let's see. Let me see if that hits Elroy, an 11. Elroy's AC is a 12.
Ooh, his AC is trash. It is trash.
So that will miss.
Oh, boy.
But because he Action Surge, he gets his second attack. So he's not able to shoot another bolt right away. As the metal plates extend from his arm, they close back up and come back towards the wooden arm, and his hand is released again to basically reload. But he still gets one attack because of his extra attack with his katana. He swings it again at Nomu, not wanting Nomu to get away. And I just rolled a 13, so that will be a 15. That will miss you, Nomu.
He parries it.
All right. So as that happens, it is now Ediar's turn, and as that's going on, the wagon continues to move forward, and you are now outside of Stalwart's reach. Ediar, are you going to do anything? He can't reach you at this time as the wagon pushes forward.
Ediar is going to reuse his secret technique while we're going away. He's going to use Pocket Sand, casting blindness.
Good old reliable.
Constitution saving throw, spell save DC of 15.
Okay, let me make that. You said Constitution? I
Yes.
got a, let's see here, 14.
Okay, so he's blind.
All right. So as you rush off in the wagon, you cast your spell, and Stalwart quickly becomes blinded from Ediar, giving him a little bit of an issue seeing you guys run off. All right. Anything else?
Always remember to keep pocket or sand in your pocket.
30.
Duly noted.
All right. Anything else before I switch to Nomu?
Nothing else from me.
All right. So before you go, Nomu, you guys are now in the wagon racing off. Is there anything you want to attempt to do before you guys flee the scene? Stalwart is not capable of reaching you guys with the speed you're at, and he is now blinded. But you see him kind of struggling to get sand out of his eyes. But what do you do?
I'm going to tie up Rogar with these silver chains.
Nice.
It's
Okay.
50 feet. Plenty of chain to go around.
He's pretty strong though.
Are we still in turns or are we out of turns now?
We're basically going to say you're out of turn because he's out of your range. There's no way he's going to be able to catch up. But if we're all going to be like casting spells and stuff, I want to make sure everyone gets their turn first.
Gotcha.
So Nomu, you're tying Rogar up.
Yep.
All right, Isundra, what are you doing?
I mean, nothing. I don't know what I can do.
All right, I mean, you can still shoot out at Stalwart to try and hit him if you want while you're racing away. I mean, you don't have to attack him, but he's not going to reach you guys at this point.
I mean, I have that red potion. I can shove it in Rogar's mouth. I could try.
Even know what that does?
No.
So you want him to drink it?
I can, before you do that,
I'm not saying
I
I'm
can-
doing it.
I can attempt to cast the spell magic on Rogar. I feel like something's taking control over him. Maybe we can get it off.
Can we do like an Arcana check to see if he's like being controlled or something by?
Yeah, I'll allow that if that's something you have.
I have a
Okay, so you rolled a 13 on your Arcana check. You try to see if there's any kind of magical control on them, but with a 13, you're just not able to
Why am I
pinpoint.
so stupid?
Am I able to assist even though I don't have it
I got
as a proficient skill?
I have detect magic as well, and I have just missed
we're
spell
doing
slots
it
to
the
cast
hard way,
both.
Eddie. He's like, I'm trying to help.
While you guys are over here trying to like read into it, Ediar's just like, guys, I can just cast detect magic, you know.
Detect your magic.
Talk your shit.
I'll allow you to cast detect magic if that's something you want.
I'm a ritual cast it, so it doesn't take a spell slot. It's
Okay.
going to take 10 minutes.
All right, so while the wagon is rushing through the forest, Elroy is like kind of on death's door a little bit. He's about to pass out, but he's still good. You guys are now at this point out of the sight of Stalwart, and Elroy keeps having the oxen go. He's not having them stop anytime soon.
Yeah, run them.
And so as Ediar begins to cast his ritual for this spell, is there anything else you guys want to do? Or what do you guys do, I guess, at this point, as he's preparing his ritual?
Damien starts patting down Ediar's or Rogar's pockets before he wakes up.
Okay. As you pat down his pockets,
what does he got?
You feel a little bit of gold coin.
Oh, you got dirty money?
Don't.
It might be
some of them fucking gold. He got this from the enemy. This is from Aviris' rich ass daddy.
Wait, you gonna rob him?
He don't know. Listen, we're not even gonna do this after he just tried to kill us. There's a price to pay, and we could have used his life, but we didn't. So we're gonna use his gold.
And the price.
I was originally looking for donuts. If that makes you guys feel any better,
only a little.
I'll split it with y'all.
I don't want his money.
We're probably going to spend his money on him anyway. We need a room.
I want to spend Red's money.
I'm going to spend Gar's money.
Are you taking the gold out of his pocket, Damien?
I just want to count it.
Okay.
Damn.
You count that there is about 20 gold coins in his pocket.
Oh,
put it back.
Oh, that'll do. Damien takes 5 and puts the rest back.
What?
He dropped it during battle. That's a story and we're sticking to it.
Someone should heal Elroy while he's driving us.
Damien leans forward and shoves a potion in Elroy's mouth. And you shut up. Don't you tell nobody.
All right.
It is 2d4 plus 4. So let's see. Plus 4. So heal him for 9.
All right. Perfect. Oh, it'd be 2d4 plus 2. Or unless you're using...
This is just one I already had.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2 is the healing.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. That's fine then.
All right, so 7. Okay.
And Nomu yanks the bolt out of Elroy's back as she's healing him.
All right, Elroy's like, ow! Ah, hurts! Ah!
I know, buddy.
Ah! Thanks,
You
guys.
shouldn't just pull bolts out like that. It's not proper procedure. It's got to be
It's
certain.
done.
Am I still bleeding back there, guys?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Eddie, put some of your pocket sand on it. It'll close it up.
I'm busy right now. I'm ritual casting.
Give me some of your pocket sand.
Poor Elroy.
I'll do it myself. Damien starts digging in Elroy or Eddie's pockets.
Why don't you just use your alcohol?
Hey, I don't want any sand in my hole. I'm
not wasting alcohol
my
on his
hole.
bloody back.
It's not a waste if it's gone to a good cause.
He said he doesn't.
Healing Elroy.
Would he get drunk that way?
No.
Then it's a waste.
As the medical professional here, I would advise you do none of what you're suggesting.
What school did you go to?
He's
Show me a
trying
certificate.
to hold the wound so that more blood doesn't come out. While you guys
Just get the bandage out of my other pocket.
Damien's rustling around. Don't get no ideas. This ain't no funny business.
He's gonna have a hard time driving if he passes out.
All right, so I got the bandage.
Use a little bit of alcohol, clean the wound, and then bandage it up nice and tight.
Do it need to be light or dark? Because all I got is dark. Or does it not matter?
It kind of matters.
I got scotch.
Elroy's just like, I don't care what you do, just close it up.
Well, give him the scotch to drink so it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
I bet it do.
You
He
can't
shoves it in his
dry-
mouth. Here, chump.
I got 2 bullets in my back. Or they were in my back.
2 swigs, and that's all.
Gulp, 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 gulp.
He snatches it. Motherfucker.
Sorry, I had to take 2 extra swigs for each hole.
I heard it. For each hole.
I know.
So as you're doing that, the 10 minutes go by, and you're able to cast your spell, Ediar.
So does detect magic detect anything?
Yes. So as you are detecting magic, you can find that there is a spell on Rogar. The spell seems to be coming from a particular item that is around his neck. He
I
has
told
a
you it
necklace.
does an item.
There is a necklace around his neck that's underneath his armor.
I'm so
If you
fucking
inspect
scared.
it, you're able to pull the necklace out, and connected to that chain necklace, there is a small ruby. That seems to be where the magic is coming from.
Break that shit.
Edio is going to use dispel magic on that necklace or on the ruby.
Okay.
On the necklace.
Reach
It is let's see. If the spell is 3rd level or lower on the ruby, the spell is just ended. If it's 4th level or higher, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. The DC is 10 plus the spell's level. So.
All right. Well, it is not level 3 or lower. So.
Okay, so.
Oh boy.
I will roll.
Roll fire.
Come on, roll 20. Don't fail us. Yes.
Oh,
All right.
damn.
So 24.
Yep, that's what I rolled, and it's 10 plus the spell's level is the DC.
Okay. 10 plus the spell's level. All right. You are able to dispel the magic from the ruby. As you do so, the shine that's coming from the ruby slowly begins to fizzle out.
It looks like he should be good now.
Give me that. It's worth something.
Sure, why not? You can have it.
Give me
I
that.
say, shit.
All right.
I had to think about it for a second. Like, wait, hold on now. Oh boy.
All right. So with that, the party continues onward. The ruby, the dispel magic, is able to basically nullify any magic that was coming from the ruby. What does the party do as you guys are in full retreat? Are you guys going to just try and take it easy while Elroy is rushing you guys out of the Greythorn Forest? He looks back basically at you guys and he goes, "Guys, I think the best place to go to right now is back to town, Port Windrock. I think that's the closest place near here, and we'll probably be safer there than out in the wilderness."
Then let's do that. I don't want to stop anywhere near this place.
Okay, is everyone in agreement?
Yeah, but I want to come back and get that trait bitch, Aviris.
I wish you luck.
She'll probably find us first. She always shows up.
Yep.
All right, so then with that, Elroy marks Port Windrock as the next destination, and you guys are quickly making your way out of the Greythorn Forest. It will take you a little bit of time to get back to town, but if you remember, back in town, Yaito was still there. He did mention last session when you guys had left that he would wait around a couple of days for the party before he would take on the Sahagwan quest with the other 2 Adventurer Guild members, Uvini and Percival. So you guys will reach town before he leaves within that time frame. But as you guys are rushing out with that, we will end this episode of Taverns and Caverns. Thanks again, everyone, for listening to another episode of Taverns and Caverns. This is your Dungeon Master, Ryan, at Haphazard DM on Twitter. That's where you can find me. And you can also follow some of our other players.
Hi everybody, I'm Felicia. I play Sundra, and you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Dagger Tribal.
And I'm Bri. I play Damien and Desiree. You can follow me at Blaze_NBK on Twitter. That's my new name. And Instagram is just BlazeNBK, no space.
I'm Julian, also playing Eddie R. You can follow me at JWPlay0 on Twitter or JWPlay0 on YouTube.
I'm Robert Jones, and I don't have social media, but I am on YouTube. You can find me at TrueBone. That's TRU Bone. I make simple videos by putting video games to movies.
All right, awesome.
Blood and bone. That's all I thought about.
That's our players. Again, thank you for listening, and you can follow us again on Twitter at Taverns Caverns. Cool, and that's it.
See you guys next time.
All right.
Yeah.